So I have this, here's my volume control on my computer. So I'm going to turn it up and I'm going to show you that there's interference just like you're at a concert. Hello. It's not even turned up all the way at all. It's just barely turned up. And watch this. I'm going to tap my computer. You can hear it going through the speaker system. And watch. So you might say, well, you've got your microphone turned too high. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to levels. And I'm going to mute the mic. There you go, proof that it's muted. And I will show you the sound recorder. Hello, there's nothing on the, hello, there's nothing on the sound recorder. It's muted. Okay, so there's the mute. I'm going to show it to you again. Now watch. So this computer was literally designed, I bought this particular one from Walmart. So anyway, I do cover up the mic because I don't want to be surveillanced, but I cannot control the auditory response. And you can see here, the mic is muted. So why would that sound of me tapping on the computer come through the speakers? So anyway, now watch this. So there's a separate microphone volume adjusted that I've never seen on the computer. Now I brought this computer down to try to have this fixed. And even if you turn that one off, you still get interference. So I can't even hardly listen to music because they've got the amplification on this mic turned up so high. So it is so, this mic must be so sensitive that it's picking up everything in the room, literally everything in your house. And I believe that it is connected through a satellite system. And these satellites are coming into your home, hitting you with infrasonic and ultrasonic radiation. This is what I believe that they're doing. I can walk through my home sometimes and all of a sudden I feel like I'm throwing up, just like infrasonic radiation. And that smart meter is pumping the radiation through your home. I believe that all that gang stalking is about, but it's based on this ability to be able to know truth from lies. And that's what my opinion is. I believe that one of the things that are happening, when you look at all the politics and all the politicians and everything that's going on with the New World Order and the banking system, I believe it's all about Satanism. Converting every being on this planet to Satanism. What happens is the world is moving towards a fictional reality. And the people who know the truth about this fictional reality and can see what's going on in the world, these are the people that are being gang stalked. Everything I do, when I go places, always I'm being tag team. One car starts following me, another car starts following me. And it's the police too, state police. The other day I saw what they call Department of, trying to remember the name of this car. There were like 5 of them. That everywhere I would go, tag team, tag team, tag team. And I was showing this to a friend of mine. I was saying, watch. And he was like, he couldn't deny it. They were like going, this is crazy. I said, watch. As soon as they drop off, somebody else is going to leave behind. And they ride behind you, you know, and they hide behind you. And when you look at them, they won't look back. They just kind of ignore you. I even had a girlfriend that I dated for a long time that I have a child with. And she was brought into the system of gang stalking. And she was a destroyer. She was always trying to destroy my relationships, destroy my life. And she got paid for this. She actually bought a home with the money that they were paying her. I didn't do anything wrong in my marriage, not one thing, didn't break any of God's laws. And all of a sudden, I'm in courtroom and they are treating me like I am the biggest criminal that ever existed in the history of the world. And my attorney was in on it. They would say, don't say nothing, stand there, don't say nothing. And I did what my attorney said. And next thing you know, I went through 5 attorneys. Every one of them were liars, cheaters, and deceivers. They were all tricking me. I tried to start a business and my boss was in on it. So I was getting gang stalked by my boss. He called me up one day and we were friends before this. And he said, you know what? We're not friends anymore. I said, what are you talking about? We're just not friends anymore. Next thing you know, because what happens at these private corporations, they get to your friends, they get to your bosses, they get to your employees, they get to your relationships, and they talk these these weak-minded people into believing that you're something that you're not. And all they do is constantly try to create a fictional report. And they're all in on it. It's unbelievable. The cops, They constantly go to your neighbors, they go to your friends. You will lose all your friends, and they're trying to get you to commit crime. Or they're trying to get you committed to be crazy. Because you passed this personality test, and they knew a long time ago on these management tests that you were going to figure out everything. I was considered one of the top e-commerce advertising people in the nation in the automotive industry. And I work for one of the largest media corporations in the world. And I was always in the President's Club, the top, year after year, had the highest number in contracts. And it was just all of a sudden, it was like somebody talked to my boss and he turned into a demon. He was my friend. He used to invite me over for steaks and dinner. All of a sudden, boom, instant hate. And this is what they do to people. This is a very real phenomenon. It is tied into private corporations, and they recruit police officers, they recruit your neighbors, private citizens. This is extremely real. Randy Quaid's going through it right now. Michael Jackson went through it. This goes back to the days of Elvis Presley. This has been going on for quite a long time in Hollywood. And now it's coming to the people. And they're taking out the people who are critical thinkers. That's why they're infrasonic and ultrasonic radiating you. That's why they put smart meters on the home, so they can pick and select the house to infiltrate with this ultrasonic and EMF radiation that taps into your brain. This is what gang stalking is. And I've been gang stalked for so many years, over 20 years that I know of. And it is absolutely real. And all these men that are being killed and murdered in Hollywood and demonized, these men that are being demonized in the media, don't believe the TV. They're liars. I worked in media. When their lips are moving, they're lying. Stop believing the TV. When they say this guy's a racist, it's the opposite of reality. They're part of the gang stalking program. They're signed up with it. And if they're in the media, they're already in it. They're liars. They're deceivers. They're tricksters. So the weak mind is what gang stalking is all about. They take the weak and they attack the strong. There's so many lies that you're being told. Chemtrails, geoengineering, weather warfare, weather modification, infrasonic and ultrasonic radiation, satellites coming into your home and radiating you. I was one time at a fracking meeting, and I'm telling you, I was targeted within that fracking meeting. I stood there for about 20 minutes, and all of a sudden, my heart started palpitating. And there was some kind of energy weapon that was being directed at me, and I thought I had a heart attack. I had to move. And as soon as I moved from the location that I was in, and I'm telling you, they can target you in a crowd with the satellite technology.